even though the big cats that you've seen have seemed tame and gentle, like this little guy might, they are not. They are big cats. They are capable of anything and everything. These are not pets. This is not for anybody to do. This is for experienced people. They are still wild animals. So always remember that.
On this episode of Joe's Big Cat Kingdom, we follow up with all the tigers that were rescued by Joe and his team at the Exotic Feline Rescue Center.
Okay.
With over a dozen new exotic cats featured on this season of Joe's Big Cat Kingdom, it was a very busy year for the center. The facility has grown and updated their enclosures to give these felines a high-quality forever home.
Look. Come on. Come on, you started. Let's go. Just finish taking them. All you gotta do is swallow it, Sam. Come on. Sam? Ugh. Well, then take them. Come on. Swallow them. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Sam. There you go. There you go. Swallow them. Swallow them.
The Exotic Feline Rescue Center was founded by Joe Taft in 1991 to help protect abused and mistreated exotic felines. With the illegal trade of these big cats increasing at an alarming rate in North America, the center has grown from 3 big cats and 15 acres to over 200 exotic felines and more than 100 acres of property.
I'm tired, I'm angry, I'm worried, but I'm never bored.
Welcome to Joe's Big Cat Kingdom. Headkeeper Rebecca Rizzo takes us to Fluff and Elizabeth, the first 2 big cats rescued in episode 1.
We got a call for 2 tigers in North Carolina. There was an elderly couple that had originally rescued them a long time ago, and the woman has since passed away and the man is confined to a wheelchair. Tigers are a lot of work, so the daughter really wanted to find a home for them instead of taking it on herself. So we agreed to take in these 2 tigers.
Can you spot Fluff in the background? His shade of orange and distinctive vertical black stripes provide perfect camouflage in the long vegetation. Do you see the 400-pound tiger? Let's zoom in a bit. Do you see Fluff now? The rescue center receives a phone call from a distressed family in North Carolina. Joe and his team of experts head out the next day.
We have come here in order to take these tigers so they can continue to live out their natural lives. It's a very sad occasion for this family.
Now that fence looks like it's going to hold okay, but just so you understand, if he starts breaking through that fence, I will take measures to make sure he doesn't get any further.
That's fine.
Do you understand? I want to make sure that you understand that. I've already been subject to 1 fence bending.
0.3 of a cc.
Before approaching the tigers, extreme measures have to be taken to ensure the safety of the team.
You can't really have a mindset, just be quick and on your feet, because you never know what's going to happen, ever. You know, it could be good, could be bad. You just have to be ready for absolutely anything to happen.
You're fine, Fluff.
All right, buddy.
Easy.
It's 9:25. I mean 9:35.
You want me to see if I can get him sideways?
Yeah.
Fluff.
He sits still right there.
Yeah, he don't do the chuffing.
Yeah. All right. I do.
You're fine, Fluff. It's fine. Walk outside, walk outside.
Once they're darted, the adrenaline is up right now. It might take longer for these guys to go out if they don't calm down, which is why we're going to stay away from them and let the drugs take effect, and they can go down hopefully in about 15, 20 minutes or so.
First.
Did you miss?
No, I got her.
I'm getting ready to go give the male another cc of drugs so that he stays down.
Are you ready to do the blood draws as soon as they?
I will be ready, yeah. The fluids are all ready to go. I can get the blood draws ready. I can handstand him, yes?
Yeah, I think so.
She's unsteady on her feet.
Okay,
I think that's about the right call.
okay. And was he still looking at you guys, watching, or is he
I didn't
out
check
now?
him.
I didn't check him. I didn't. Just to. I'll go.
You got it? Go.
Yeah, I got it.
25 minutes.
You doing okay, Fluff? Easy, Elizabeth. Easy. Easy. Easy, Elizabeth. Easy.
I know, sweetie. He's got great breath, which makes me feel good because you always worry when you immobilize them. He's breathing really well. She's starting to go down, so it looks like we're getting close to time here.
Whoop.
What do you think, Dave?
It's down again. Come on, just stay down.
She's standing back up.
Elizabeth is determined to stay on her feet.
She's still up. That's a concern.
What do you think, Dave?
The team needs Elizabeth to go down before Fluff wakes up.
We're running short on time for him. I mean, we've been.
Make the call, Joe. You want me to put another one in her? Well, we'll see about him. He's still pretty good. I mean, she's on the edge. How much more?
If we've got to do her again, we need to do her two, don't you think? We can't let this drag out much longer.
Yeah, the cats are not going down yet. They're going to need a little bit extra drugs. Part of the problem is now getting a better look at them. They're fat. Fat absorbs the drugs and doesn't allow it to get into their system. So we're going to have to give them a little bit extra drugs and give them some extra time and just wait, go from there.
Quietly as possible.
After a tense and agonizing wait, both Fluff and Elizabeth have finally gone down.
We're getting ready to go in and try to get them out. Let's see if they're out yet. Dave, I have your back.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I feel good. Don't hurt. I'm not hurting. Are you kidding? It's a f***ing tiger.
I'm going behind, over here.
All right, you have control of the head?
I've got control ahead. Let's get the body bag in here.
All right, let's do it. She's got hands on.
Let's get her. Pull feet. Yeah, good breath she just took. Go ahead and, okay.
All right, out you go. You got her. She looks like she's about ready to roll up.
Okay, get her right out here and set her down.
She's actually not that heavy.
Let's take a look at her real quick while we've got room out here to do it. You want to try and draw blood?
With very limited time, the team needs to inspect the health of both tigers before loading them in their transport cages.
See how this claw has grown back through the
Yeah.
into the pad.
Ingrown claws are very common in older tigers.
Oh, we're missing a canine. We're missing 2 canines. Okay, as soon as you got the blood.
I'm trying for the blood.
The initial takedown of the female was a little slow, but other than that, it went well. I mean, you know, we've been here, what, 45 minutes, and they're loaded and we're ready to go. So I'm happy with that.
At 16 years old, just moving home, it's been a rough adjustment for him. Fluff in the background, that's just how he is. That's how he's always going to be. Elizabeth has really come around, though. She comes up, she chuffs at us, she gets a little bit of pets here and there. We don't push our limits with her, but she has really come around quite a bit now. This is Jasmine. She lives with Rocky. Now, we were told that they had lived together in the past, so we went ahead and put them back together. They came from the place in Greensburg. And we immobilized all of those animals to get them out of their enclosures. And when this little girl was immobilized, she stopped breathing.
The team traveled to Greensburg, Indiana to rescue 5 adult tigers from a closed-down roadside zoo. While loading the 3rd tiger, Jasmine, Joe notices her breathing has become very weak.
Not much of a breath.
Water come. Yeah, good. Come on.
A little pulse.
Get a breath.
Rebecca performs emergency CPR.
Give us a breath, honey. Push her back, pull it, get her head straight back that way. There you go. What? It's getting in though. Yes, I mean, it's going in. There, she exhaled when you did that. She's real light, but she's here. She's with us. There she goes. Let's get out. She took a breath. She took a pretty deep breath, so we're okay. She's breathing now. She's taking good breaths, good deep ones now.
Okay, we got fluid going in her now?
Probably not. They were trying to get the door just even somewhat closed, so tell them to put the fluids back in
Can we
then.
get some fluid going back in her?
So we actually had to give her CPR and bring her back. And you can see this, this thing is already a spoiled little girl. She's one happy tiger. She's really happy to be living back with Rocky. The two of them do really, really well together. We, of course, had to neuter him, so he's been neutered. And they're just a really happy couple. What you doing, big guy? You want to come out and see us? Or did you puke some nasty meat up? It smells like it. Rocky is in the box right now. He's just sitting in there. He might be guarding food from yesterday, who knows. He actually took right away to the water tank, started swimming in the water tank and all that. So they're, like I said, really happy cats. Are you stalking? You're not really sneaky stalking. Hi. This is Belle. She's again from the Southern Indiana Rescue, and she is doing really, really well. She is one happy little girl, leveled all the vegetation in her enclosure. She's always playing with balls. She loves people. She loves to see people. She gets real excited when people are around, and just a great eater, great shifter, everything. She's just really come around a lot. What are you doing? What are you doing? Have you explored your new place? This is Layla. She's again one of the tigers from Southern Indiana. Being a white tiger, if she were to get up, you'll see that she's got a deformed tail, and then she's partially cross-eyed. But again, came from a concrete enclosure, got put in a nice big enclosure with grass and whatnot, and she is adjusted pretty well. She's a really happy tiger girl. Well, she really she likes to be up on top of things. She likes to be on the box, on the climbing tower. All the vegetation is leveled. They really like the new substrate they get to be on. Instead of concrete, they're responding very well to it. When we first went to Southern Indiana, we only had enough room for 4 tigers in the truck, so we had to actually go back to get Winston. Today we are back to get the last tiger from the Little Roadside Zoo down in Indiana here. Want me to poke him or you want me to wait a minute? Hi, buddy. Hi, why don't you turn that way? Okay, well that was nice and easy. What time is it? Now we got it. Can we put the plywood behind it to stop it for a second, or the straw?
Joe inspects the claws and teeth of Winston.
You good with the middle neck? Okay, let's go. Oh, shit. I know, I got it. Hang on, feet. 1 and 2. And those are your hands. Sorry, Erica.
You know, as near as we can tell, he looks like he's in pretty good shape. He's got good body weight, obviously. You know, his teeth didn't look too bad. I didn't see anything wrong with any of his claws.
It went very well. Nice and quick and easy. He went down well. He looks to be in pretty good shape.
Okay, let's get out of here.
He was in a really tiny cage with a concrete floor and just nothing in there whatsoever. Now he's got toys, he's got a big water tank to play with. He's again just one really happy, well-adjusted boy. He really likes the water tank now. He likes to be in there licking it, playing around with it. He hits it a lot. He's always laying by that water tank.
An injured bobcat cub was brought to the center by 2 mushroom hunters. Dr. Froderman performed emergency hernia surgery on the 2-week-old bobcat.
Yeah. Looks all healthy. Yep, definitely.
The Exotic Feline Rescue Center is not licensed to rehabilitate indigenous wildlife, so they called WildCare Inc. to help with the future care of the bobcat cub.
We're a wildlife rehabilitation center, so we treat all animals that are native to the state of Indiana with a goal of treating injured and orphaned animals, helping to get them strong and healthy and able to survive and then return them back into the wild. And we also educate the public.
The surgery was successful and he went back to WildCare. They continued to feed him. He is doing really, really well. And we communicate with them frequently. After they got him, they also got a call about another baby Bob. So he has a friend, and they are preparing them to be released in the spring.
Well, there's 5 cats in this enclosure. There's 4 Savannah cats and a little Jeffries, and we got them out from all from a hoarding situation in Buffalo. And they are some interesting little characters here.
The Exotic Feline Rescue Center receives a call from the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals in Buffalo, New York, regarding 5 exotic cats. Joe and Rebecca drive there immediately.
So far, I mean, we haven't been in there yet, but so far this looks like a really gorgeous holding facility for them.
We have come out here today to rescue 4 Savannahs and a Joffrey's cat.
I mean, she's real light in color. I've just not seen that. I guess I just don't see a lot of Savannahs, but she's a real light color with the same markings as a serval, which is really cool to see. Oh, well, that was nice.
So do you want this one on the seat?
It's gonna have to go on the seat because the other crate's bigger. We might have to turn that. Will it fit or do this?
Well, the Savannah.
All right, guys, let's. The enclosure was actually, the things inside of the enclosure were built by the Indianapolis Women's Woodworking Group, and they came out here and they donated all their time and materials to build this amazing tower for these guys. There's little hammocks made out of fire hose. There's just a huge tower, and you can see behind me, they're on all different levels. They really enjoy it in there. And they've got other areas to go to, but they really like the side with the tower. You know, just has all kinds of fun stuff for them to sit on and play on, and they're just really happy cats now.